Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of history's most dramatic family feuds, a tale of power, betrayal, and two queens locked in a struggle for a single crown. This is the story of Mary, Queen of Scots, and how her own cousin, Queen Elizabeth I of England, signed her death warrant. So, who was Mary? Born in 1542, she was Queen of Scotland, almost from birth. She was also briefly Queen of France through marriage. But here's the crucial part. Thanks to her grandmother, Margaret Tudor, Mary had a strong claim to the English throne. For many Catholics in England who didn't recognize Elizabeth's legitimacy, Mary wasn't just a claimant, she was the rightful queen. This made her an immediate and constant threat to Elizabeth. After a turbulent reign in Scotland, Mary was forced to abdicate and fled south, seeking refuge with her cousin in England. It was a fateful decision. Instead of finding sanctuary, Mary found a gilded cage. Elizabeth, wary of the threat Mary posed, placed her under house arrest, and there she would remain for nearly 19 years. For almost 2 decades, Mary was the focal point of numerous Catholic plots to overthrow Elizabeth. While it's debated how much Mary was directly involved in the early schemes, her very existence fueled the hopes of Elizabeth's enemies. She became a living symbol of rebellion, a constant source of anxiety for the English crown. The final straw was the Babington plot in 1586. Elizabeth's spy master, Sir Francis Walsingham, intercepted letters that implicated Mary directly in a conspiracy to assassinate Elizabeth and take the throne. The evidence was damning. Mary was put on trial for treason. Imagine that, a queen being tried by another queen's subjects. Despite her protests that no English court had jurisdiction over a Scottish sovereign, the verdict was guilty. Elizabeth was now faced with an agonizing choice: execute her own cousin, an anointed queen, or risk her own life and the stability of her kingdom. For months she hesitated, torn by the decision. But under immense pressure from her council, she finally signed the death warrant. On February 8, 1587, at Fotheringhay Castle, Mary, Queen of Scots, met her end with courage and dignity, famously dressing in the scarlet red of a Catholic martyr. Her execution sent shockwaves across Europe, but it secured Elizabeth's throne. However, in a final twist of irony, it was Mary's son, James, who would ultimately inherit Elizabeth's crown, uniting the thrones of England and Scotland, just as his mother had always dreamed. What a story of ambition and tragedy. What do you think? Was Mary a victim of circumstance or a master plotter who finally got caught? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this glimpse into history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next video. See you next time.